Okay, this one is a pretty tricky one because initially we look at it and we see, okay, that's a perfect square and that's a perfect square, and there's a difference. So we get this pattern, a squared minus b squared always equals a plus b times a minus b. But you get into trouble when these two actually have something in common in the first place. Because if that's the case, we want to factor it out before we apply this pattern. So what do they have in common? Well, the highest common factor or greatest common factor would be 4. So we want to factor that out first. 4 goes into 125 times. So we factor out 4 and get 25y squared. And then we factor out a 4 here. Essentially factoring is like dividing. It's undoing multiplication. So 100 divided by 4 is 25, and 16 divided by 4 is 4. But not plus here, because we have a minus. We have a minus. Okay, so now we've factored out the 4. Essentially, we've just divided everything by 4. But now, this expression is still a difference of 2 squares, like this right here. A squared is 25y squared, and b squared is 4. So a is actually the square root of this, which is 5y, and b is the square root of 4, which is 2. So now we rewrite this with the 4 in the front, and then we can follow the difference of 2 squares pattern. We just do a plus b, so 5y plus 2, and then a minus b, which is 5y minus 2. And this would be the completely factored form.